Alright, Black is back. I'm going to make a very serious video here as I soak in my little tub. As you can see from the title, this is straight from the heart. I'm going to make a very serious video. A lot of you guys might not like what I have to say, so you can turn off the video right now if you don't like it. And if you don't want to subscribe, I understand. Okay. So, I got another idea for a video. Just like I've been doing like crazy wild over the last couple of days. It's just me just talking basically through the, just reaching out and saying how I really feel about this crazy world. Okay, so how do I say this? The human ego is just insane. We've all been programmed, right? And it's like, what does that even mean, right? It doesn't mean anything other than just the fact that we allow ourselves, which is basically, that's a wonderful term. We allow ourselves to experience whatever we're experiencing. And sometimes this controlled, hellish BS world that our parents brought us into gets in the way of that, right? I might make a better version of this later, we'll see. But we're going to quote-unquote die. What is death? Just liberation. What happens after that? Nobody really knows in this, you know, as long as they're wearing this meat suit and dealing with all the trials and tribulations of it. But I can tell you one thing. The human ego is out of control, guys. And it's just these parents that bring us here, it's like they're either one or two things. They either care or they don't give a fuck, and they beat the children or whatever, and they want them to be something more than likely the child isn't going to want to be. And people mess with that. People make fun of them, or school or work or, you know, whatever. And they get angry because it messes with you. These things mess with you. Why do they mess with you? Well, they're fucking, you got your pride, right? You don't want to mess with somebody's pride, you know, military especially, but just anybody in general. Everybody's on defense. I heard it once said, offense is the best defense, right? Because if if you're only defensive, you limit yourself. It was in an old show from a long time ago. If you guys can name the show I'm referring to, I'd give you $100. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't need old fucking Saturday Night Live skit. I don't remember that. It is Saturday Night Live. No. It is Saturday night, and I am soaking in a bath. It is Saturday night, and I'm soaking in a bath. How appropriate. Anyway, I see a little crescent moon outside my window right now. That's where I am in the world. Everything looks different to somebody else, right? Wherever location you are, whatever mindset you have, for whatever you're experiencing. But anyway, back to the point. I kind of still am on point. You know, since these people say that they love you, right? Well, that's right. I did see a thing about, you know, your parents limiting you. Another YouTuber video. You love something and you're limited. You're supposed to love everything, but you gotta you got a set way of looking at life. Everybody has their own opinion and their own different perspective. In other words, it's not your fault. Nothing is anybody's fault for the way you feel and whatever you're experiencing, your thoughts in your head. It's just replaying all your experiences, and if you believe in these demons that fucking fly around, it's fine, whatever, but it's still just, you know, damn it, guys, none of this shit matters. It's all just, you know, this phrase, like, that's life. Life is whatever we make it. It can be good or bad. Yeah. You know, as long as we believe that we're powerless, there's no need for power. Everything's an illusion unless you want to make it real. Otherwise, it's just a little dream or nightmare in the head waiting to be, it's just a little potential waiting to be manifested. See, the thing is, we've all been brought up from a young age to believe that we're not in control, and we just got to be little slaves and cope in between. If some people don't even get that privilege nowadays, and it's like you got to uphold the family honor or whatever. That's a good one. You got to uphold the honor, especially the Japanese and Chinese and all of them. They're all about honor, and of course the royals, the English, are all about just monarchy or whatever. I'm not gonna go far into that. It's just everybody just has their own way of looking at life. Everybody's sealing off. Gotta have a passport in order to go somewhere. Can't just live and be amongst each other. No, that's silly. That's corny. We gotta make our own ways of living, and that's fine. Everybody has their own ways of living. But you got to understand that there's always going to be people trying to horn in on your business and people thinking different than you. Now, it just breaks down. There are two different kinds of people. The people that have they're decent, and the ones that are indecent. Yeah. You always got to be in the now moment. You always got to know what to say right here and now. Otherwise you're just lying there and trying to figure something out or whatever. And speaking of lying, most people lie about the truth or whatever, just to get by and get that paper. It is a struggle that we have created for ourselves, and there's no the only time you ought to feel guilty is when you just intentionally do something, and then it's like, there are those people, they do things, they don't give a fuck. They like causing problems. They like beating their children to death. They like swindling people at work and, oh my God, taking people in the back room and doing kind of stuff that you can't even begin to even imagine. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube, but it's terrible, horrible things. It would make someone in war actually seem like they had it easy. But all imbalance is caused by just imbalanced consciousness. And everybody's seeking for knowledge that everybody's looking out there for the things that they already have. Yeah? Guys, I try to say what I really want to say in a civilized format so I don't get kicked off of YouTube. I wish I could go deeper into this, but I'm afraid that either it'll make me unpopular or just fucking get me kicked off of YouTube. You guys know what I want to say, don't you? You guys know you do. And if you don't, then you can just go and listen to somebody else's videos or go off and do your own thing or whatever, man. I mean, I can't force you to listen to my videos, and I sure the hell can't force anybody else to listen to their videos. It's just, that is free will. We all have free will. This reality is a direct result of our conscious awareness of it. And whether or not we realize that is up to us. Because we're just, I would say it's a simulation, but it's more like just, all the things that you go through in your life, all the time you bawled your eyes out, or you laughed until you cried, for that matter. It's just a direct result of how in sync you are with your source, yourself. Call it God, call it whatever you want. It's just we are what we are, and we are what we choose to be, because we always have a choice. That's about as best as I can put it. I can see my 10 minutes are up again. Black Hole Handle, what up? I will see you guys again when the time is right. And bye-bye for now. Love you all.